What up, y'all? Shawn of the Shred, and I'm finally getting to some of the mods that I've had for my car. I'm going to go ahead and pull off these intakes real quick and replace them with my Takeda intake. Alright, so I went ahead and grabbed my little magnetic bolt tray here. That way I can stick stuff in and it doesn't float off. Also, it's got a spot here that I can put my socket in. Although I've got it on an extension right now, so I'm not sure I'll need it. But I got some tools laid out. Got some gloves, microfiber towel, and yeah, let's do this. So I'm going to start by popping up these clips that go through here. Depending on what type you have, these are actually ones that I bought that are replacement clips specifically from Nissan, so that way I could have the correct ones. You might have different style in here depending on what you have in there, like if somebody's replaced them or maybe some were missing and you had to get your own. But anyway, these ones just have a spot where you can go in. I just give it a twist, it pops up, and you pull it out. And that's it. So let's go ahead and take those out. And then you've got two 10mm right here that connect the bumper. And then if you've got the under shield, you may have it connected down around there. I actually don't. So once I pull these off and then the two 10s, the bumper will come right off. Okay, and then this is my last of the plastic clips. So I'll pop that up, stick those in there. For now, I'll go ahead and grab this 10 with an extension on it, and then that way I can go ahead and take out these ones that are on the fender real quick. Right up under here. You may or may not have to turn your wheels depending on the size to get good access up in here. So with this longer extension on there, I'm able to pretty much get in there without having to turn the wheels at all. And now I've got it loose where I can just do it by hand. There he goes. Okay, so then with that portion of the bumper disconnected, it's just a slight tug to get it unclipped. It should just pop off right along there. And as you can see, it separates from here. Now I just gotta take out this one over here, and it will just pop right off. All right, so I got that last bolt out, and what I like to do is go ahead and I usually put my foot under here because I don't really want it to just drop and hit the ground. I'm anal about my shit, and though it may not be the prettiest, it's still, you know, what I've got, and I'd like to take care of it. So flip up this guy and work it around that. And there we go. So my intake is supposed to go through there somehow. I'll have to figure it out, because apparently it sits, fuck, I don't know. Let's find out together. Okay, so I've got one side out already. Basically, you know, it's gonna route down through here, come down here, and then go through this section here, and then it connects up and the filter goes down under here. But to remove that, basically I just had to take out this 10 on this side, and then this guy lifts up. I loosened this one and this one back here as well in the throttle body, and then that way you've got the ability to disconnect these from each other and then pull that up and out. Real quick and simple process to remove it. Just that, pull it apart, take it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that second one real quick, and then I'll grab the piping and whatnot, hose it down through there, and then I need to get some pliers real quick to I guess clip this guy in, and then this guy maybe pushes out backwards. It's kind of hard to tell by looking at it, but that's all I see right there is that clip. So I'm gonna see if I take that out, or if I compress that, you know, pinch the spot down right there, if it just pushes back, and I will let you know in 1 second. All right, so I was starting to find it a little too cramped trying to work underneath the strut bar, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it off. After reviewing the instructions from Takeda, it does recommend that you take it off for the easiest access. So I'm currently in the process of unbolting that right now. These strut brace bolts are all 14s. Oops. Where did I just drop that one? There's a nut right there. All right, well, I've already had to go grab my magnetic tool, which comes in super handy. But yeah, these are all 14s. You got 3 on this side, 3 on that side, obviously, and then you got to remove this cover piece right here that goes on your cowl, and you'll have this hidden underneath with 2 right there that you need to remove. I went ahead and removed this side as well to get easiest access from there to pull all that off. You may or may not have to do that, but I did, so that's what I did. And once I get this off, I'll have easier access and can go ahead and get the pipe installed there. All right, and now that it is fully unbolted, it just lifts up and off there. It is kind of heavy, so probably should do it with 2 hands, but if you're holding the phone, that may not be so easy. All right, sorry neighbor, I'm littering your yard with my car parts. He's cool, he don't care. All right, so now I've got much better access to here, so I can run it through here, and then I've got to cut some little tube to go here for the breather, but it'll snake down through here, and then it goes down in through here. So in order to get the intake tube to line up through here, I had to remove the plastic little piece that was right here, which was the tunnel for the air box, and it comes through right here in this opening. The problem is that that is still too skinny to put the pipe through, and if you try to squeeze the silicone coupler through here, it just pinches. You may notice these cuts down here already. I have decided to go ahead and bust out the Sawzall, and I'm about to remove this headlight. That way I have more access right here, because I was able to get these cuts down here, but I can't necessarily get this cut up the side right here or around here, because I need to go in from those angles. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove the headlight real quick. There's a bolt here. There's another bolt. Where did I just see it? There's one here. There's one down here. One over here. And then you've got some connections back there. So I'm gonna do that real quick and get that out. So with the Sawzall and the headlight removed, obviously, I went ahead and cut out that whole section right there. So now I got plenty of room for the pipe to pass through there and not get pinched. You can do that probably with a Dremel tool, maybe even a pair of dikes if you're super dedicated. But the Sawzall was quicker, easier, and gave me cleaner cuts. So I went ahead and went that route, and now I can fish my piping through there. And now I just got to do the other side to match it up. Okay, so it has taken longer than expected due to some unforeseen issues, but I do have it now all piped through there and installed couplers. I just need to tighten everything up. Should be good to go. I need to reconnect the mass airflow sensors, but everything's connected on. It's really ran out of daylight, so I'll get a better shot tomorrow so you can see it. Alright, so it was a little too dark last night when I finished up for me to really kind of close up this video, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you real quick basically what is going on here. And this is the long tube Takeda intakes. These are heat wrapped, so if you buy this kit, it will not look like this unless you put in the effort to wrap it as well. But basically it snakes down through there. I did use the Sawzall yesterday to cut out the plastic piece that goes up in where that passes through. It's got the intake tube connector right there for the air box. So you pull that guy out with a clip from the front that squeezes together, and then it's got a bolt up top. Just pull it back, and you have to twist it a specific direction to get it past some of this stuff right there. But then that allows you to snake the silicone coupler through here, and then the filter meets up and is down under here, which you can't see right now, but this is the bolt that actually holds the filter element to the bumper brace right here where these things go in. So It runs down through there. You might be able to get a better shot on this side. So it comes down. Now this side was a little bit tighter squeeze because of the lines that run through there, those metal lines right there. But still, with it cut out, you can fit it through there and have it come out the front as well. So the only thing I'm not a big fan of with this system so far is that it does get smaller right here where the mass airflow sensor is, and I also do not like that the mass airflow sensors are on the bottom. That subjects them to a lot of additional heat that comes off the header area right here. So I'm not sure that, you know, I'll love this forever, but for right now at least it works. Yeah, it's all installed. So that is my Takeda intake system.